Alright, we're continuing on with our Die Hard series, and like anything else, if you have dies, you need the ratchets to spin the dies. So these are Ridgid die ratchets. Two different sizes. This is the 111R and this is the 00R. And I have them disassembled to put the to paint them and clean everything up. So we'll just reassemble them here quick. I'll probably just fast forward through it, but the way these work, I have a ratchet paw here. You can see there's one there, and spring, and a direction changer, and a pin. So the pin goes through here, through this. This sits in here like that, captured in the ratchet casting. So I will fast forward through this part, but we'll put this together and okay, so I just drove those in off camera there. These roll pins, well, they're not roll pins, but they're just pins. They drive in. The pin allows you to change direction of the ratchet. There you go. You can see that. So there you go. That's all cleaned up, ready to go for another bazillion years. These things are very well made. You can still get the Ridgid ratchet paws. I have a spare one here somewhere. I thought I was going to use it in a Toledo, but that's not how things work. You can see there's a different style button on this one, but it works the same. So there we go. Here's our new old Ridgid die ratchets. Super happy to finally get this work done. These things have been flying around the shop, really skanky, ugly looking for a long period of time. Super happy to get these things cleaned up and get them into service nice and decent shape. You know, it is one of those tools that they get used and abused, but why do it if you don't have to? That sort of thing. So, all right, another one done. And real quick, I thought I'd show, this is the 12R, the 111R, and the 00R. It's the Ridgid family, as it were. This is for their larger die stocks, medium sized and small sized. They might have had some other ones in between. I don't know. I think there was another one that had like a spline-esque drive in it. I don't have any of that stuff. I just had these. This, while it's got some wear on it, I think I'm going to let it ride. It's not too beat up. I'm going to let it go for now. I'm really happy how these turned out. Maybe at some point I'll tear that down and redo it. We'll see. But these were really, really worn and beat up. So it's great to have these cleaned up and nice again. This one's respectable the way it is. And I know full well that the paint's going to wear off on the inside of that most likely, but such is life. It'll be okay. So there we go. Getting some odds and ends done in the shop.